Donald Trump's journey from a famous business tycoon to the President of the United States is a remarkable story. Known for his real estate empire and his role on the TV show The Apprentice, Trump shocked the world by winning the 2016 presidential election. He gained power by making bold promises, saying controversial things, and running a campaign that connected with many Americans who felt overlooked by regular politicians. In this video, we will tell you about the rise of Donald Trump from a business mogul to President of the United States. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Early life and business ventures. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, to Fred and Mary Trump. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who specialized in middle-income housing in Queens and Brooklyn. From an early age, Donald was exposed to the world of real estate and development, accompanying his father to construction sites and learning the trade's intricacies. After attending the New York Military Academy, Trump went to Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. His formal education provided a foundation for his future business endeavors, but it was his father's mentorship and connections that truly launched his career. In 1971, Trump took control of the family business, renaming it the Trump Organization. He shifted the company's focus to Manhattan, where he began making a name for himself with high-profile projects. His first major deal was the transformation of the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt, which opened in 1980. This project was notable for its use of public-private partnerships and extensive tax abatements, reflecting Trump's shrewdness in navigating complex financial and regulatory environments. Trump Tower and beyond. The 1980s marked Trump's emergence as a public figure. In 1983, he completed Trump Tower, a 58-story skyscraper on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. The building was an immediate success, known for its luxury apartments and retail space, and it became a symbol of Trump's opulent style and ambition. Trump's ventures extended beyond real estate. He entered the casino business in Atlantic City, acquiring and constructing several properties, including the Trump Plaza, Trump Castle, and the Taj Mahal. Despite initial successes, these investments were fraught with financial difficulties, leading to multiple bankruptcies in the 1990s. Nevertheless, Trump managed to preserve his wealth and maintain his public persona as a successful businessman. During this period, Trump also made forays into other industries, including airlines, professional sports, and entertainment. His ownership of the New Jersey Generals in the United States Football League, USFL, and the Trump Shuttle airline were notable, though neither proved financially successful. However, these ventures contributed to his growing celebrity status. Media mogul. From books to television, Trump's flair for self-promotion and media attention was instrumental in building his brand. In 1987, he published The Art of the Deal, a part autobiography, part business advice book that became a bestseller and solidified his image as a savvy dealmaker. The book's success extended Trump's reach beyond real estate and introduced him to a broader audience. The 2000s saw Trump's entry into reality television with The Apprentice, which premiered in 2004. The show, in which contestants competed for a job within Trump's organization, was a massive hit. Trump's catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic, and the show reinforced his image as a decisive and authoritative business leader. The Apprentice and its subsequent iterations kept Trump in the public eye, endearing him to a new generation of viewers and expanding his influence. Political ambitions. In the 2016 campaign, Trump had flirted with politics for decades, including a brief run for the Reform Party's nomination in 2000. However, it wasn't until the 2010s that he seriously pursued political office. He became a vocal critic of President Barack Obama, championing the birther movement, which falsely claimed that Obama was not born in the United States. His controversial stance garnered significant media attention and bolstered Trump's popularity among certain conservative groups. In June 2015, Trump announced his candidacy for the Republican nomination for president. His campaign was characterized by its unconventional style of nationalist rhetoric and focus on issues like immigration, trade, and law and order. Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated with many voters who felt left behind by globalization and economic changes. Trump's primary campaign was marked by its combative tone and frequent clashes with both Republican rivals and the media. Despite initial skepticism from political analysts, he steadily gained support, ultimately securing the Republican nomination. His victory was driven by his appeal to disaffected voters, his dominance of the media cycle, and his ability to tap into widespread frustration with the political establishment. The 2016 election and presidency. Trump's general election campaign against Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton was one of the most contentious and polarizing in American history. He campaigned heavily in key battleground states, focusing on economic issues, immigration, and his outsider status. Despite controversies, including the release of a recording in which he made lewd comments about women, Trump maintained a strong base of support. On November 8, 2016, Trump won the presidency with an electoral college victory despite losing the popular vote. His election stunned many political observers and defied conventional wisdom. Trump's victory was attributed to his appeal to working-class voters in the Rust Belt, his ability to dominate the media narrative, and deep-seated frustrations with the status quo. As president, Trump pursued an agenda centered on deregulation, tax cuts, and a hardline stance on immigration. He appointed conservative judges, including 3 Supreme Court justices, and sought to dismantle many of Obama's policies, such as the Affordable Care Act. His administration was marked by a tumultuous relationship with the media, frequent personnel changes, and a contentious approach to international relations, including the renegotiation of trade deals and a confrontational stance towards China and Iran. Impeachment and the 2020 election. Trump's presidency was marred by numerous controversies and investigations. In 2019, he became the 3rd president in U.S. history to be impeached by the House of Representatives, charged with abuse of power and obstruction of Congress related to his dealings with Ukraine. The Senate acquitted him in early 2020, allowing him to remain in office. The 2020 election saw Trump running for re-election against former Vice President Joe Biden. The campaign was heavily influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic, economic challenges, and social unrest following the death of George Floyd. Trump's handling of the pandemic, characterized by his downplaying of its severity and opposition to widespread lockdowns, was a central issue. Despite a strong showing among his base, Trump lost the election to Biden, who won both the popular vote and the Electoral College. Trump's refusal to concede and his unfounded claims of widespread voter fraud culminated in the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol by his supporters. The riot led to a second impeachment by the House, making Trump the only president to be impeached twice. The Senate, however, acquitted him again. Post-presidency and continued influence. After leaving office, Trump remained a dominant force in the Republican Party. He continued to espouse claims of election fraud and hinted at a potential 2024 presidential run. His influence was evident in the 2022 midterm elections, where many candidates he endorsed won primaries, but the general election results were mixed. Trump's post-presidency has been marked by ongoing legal battles, including investigations into his business practices and his role in the January 6 insurrection. Despite these challenges, he retained a loyal following and continued to shape the direction of the Republican Party. His endorsement was sought after by candidates, and his rallies drew large crowds. Legacy and impact. Trump's presidency has left an indelible mark on American politics. His rise to power challenged traditional norms and demonstrated the potency of populist rhetoric. Trump's ability to connect with voters who felt alienated by the political establishment reshaped the Republican Party, pushing it toward a more nationalist and populist direction. His tenure also highlighted deep divisions within American society, with his policies and rhetoric polarizing the electorate. Supporters praised his efforts to prioritize American interests, deregulate industries, and appoint conservative judges. Critics, however, condemned his inflammatory rhetoric, divisive policies, and challenges to democratic norms. Trump's impact on the media landscape was profound. He leveraged social media, particularly Twitter, to communicate directly with the public, bypassing traditional media channels. This approach not only amplified his message, but also transformed the way political communication is conducted. That's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Like and share the video, and if you want to know more about the latest updates and current happenings in the world, then subscribe to our channel now. Thanks for watching till the end.